everyone, I hope you're all well. Thanks so much for watching, and today I'm going to be doing something different. It is a foundation review. You'll be seeing a lot more of these on my channel because I want to give you an idea of what I love or products that I'm trying, so that when you guys go to the drugstore, when you go to high-end stores, you know exactly what you're going to get from that product or what I've thought of it. I just thought this would be nice for you guys to know what's good, what you're going to get from a foundation, what kind of coverage it's going to have. So I'm going to detail all of that in this video. So because it's drugstore month, I'm going to be reviewing a drugstore foundation, and this is a very, very inexpensive one. This is the Essence Pure Nude Foundation. I love this. I'm going to show you everything about it, but just keep watching for the review. Okay, so first off, the packaging is simple, it's sleek, it's really easy. I like that it is in this kind of like beigey color. Very nice. The shade range is very, very little. Like I think there's probably about 4 or 5 shades in the range, which is sad, but if you fit inside that shade range, then that's awesome. I know that Essence doesn't do a lot of foundations for darker skin tones, so if you are in the darker skin tone area, unfortunately this probably isn't going to be for you, but I got this in the shade Pure Sand. So it says it's a no makeup feel. It says it has a natural finish. It has moisturizing glycerin and vitamin E, which is suitable for all skin types, and I do find that this is really, really simple. It's a nice coverage on the skin. It's definitely not medium. I think that you can build it up to just below medium. I don't think you can actually even get to medium. So what I have on my face right now is 2 pumps of foundation. I used a beauty blender to apply this. It was very simple. It goes in easily. It sinks in. It's very comparable to the MAC Face and Body. I love that it blends in really, really easy with the beauty blender. Obviously, this is a damp beauty blender, and you can see a little demo here of how I apply it and how the coverage of my skin changes with this foundation. It is definitely a glowy, radiant, natural looking foundation, which is what it promises. I think that the wear of the foundation is it's average. I wear a primer under all of my foundations, so today I'm wearing the Catrice Prime and Fine Beautifying Primer. This does add kind of like a glow and radiance to the skin, but I don't think that changes the foundation too much. It is generally a very radiant, glowy foundation, which I like, and it's not over the top. So I compare this to something like MAC Face and Body. It has a nice glow and like a radiance on the center of the face, also on the cheekbones. I obviously have highlighter on right now, but in the demo you will see that obviously there is a lot of glow. It does set nicely on the skin. It doesn't feel caked up or clogging my pores at all. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a lot of foundation. It just looks very natural on the skin. It sinks in beautifully. It doesn't cover every imperfection. Like I have a pimple on my forehead, I have a few on my chin. My skin is not looking perfect, but I didn't even cover up those with concealer because I find that that's okay. I don't mind if I have a few imperfections showing through. So I also used a brush just to show you guys another way of applying the foundation, and for that I used the Real Techniques buffing brush. It's still kind of built up to something below medium coverage, but still good. The glow still came through. Buffing it didn't change the foundation. It didn't leave streaks. It just blended into the skin really nicely. Obviously the brush I think does give a little bit more coverage. I think with the beauty blender, because it's damp, it does add a little bit of glow and a little bit of radiance. It also does tend to not dilute the foundation, but it does tend to take down the coverage a little bit, I find, with a lot of the foundations that I use, and I tend to use more of the foundation when I use a beauty blender. But that is my preferred application for foundations, just because I like the radiance, I like the glow. Overall, I love this foundation. I think it's great. It's comparable to the MAC Face and Body, as I've said earlier, which is a lot more expensive, but this is just a nice kind of drugstore alternative to something like that if you can't afford MAC Face and Body. But I really like this, and it's also great on the price point. It's easy to find. You can find it in Clicks or Discount. I think overseas you can get it in normal drugstores as well, and it's definitely under 80 Rand. I think it's probably about 70 Rand, maybe 75 Rand, which is probably about $5 or $6. And I think it's just a beautiful, easy, natural, everyday foundation. It is great for if you don't have troubled skin, if you have oily skin, if you have dry skin. I have dry skin kind of on my nose sometimes, on the tops of my cheekbones, and it doesn't catch on any of those areas, but my skin is in a pretty good, like okay condition. I find that products wear well over it, so I'm wearing bronzer and blush, and it all just blends beautifully together. I don't find that products catch on this foundation. They don't look patchy. For both of these demos, I used 2 layers of foundation just so that you can see what kind of coverage you can build up. I absolutely love this foundation. I would recommend it to someone starting out with makeup, someone who wants more inexpensive products, and I just generally, I love it. I can't say anything bad about it. It's just fantastic. So if you're looking for an inexpensive drugstore foundation that's glowy and natural looking, then this is your friend. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. If you'd like to see other reviews on foundations or any other makeup products, then let me know. Leave me a comment below and leave me a comment if you enjoyed this, or tell me what you thought of this foundation if you've tried it, or let me know other products that you'd like me to try. I'm very keen to do that, and I have a few more of these coming up. If you would like to see more of my day-to-day things, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and those are all linked in the description box, and you can see other blog posts that I've written or videos. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, then I'll leave a little link at the end of the video. You can just click on my face and it'll take you to my YouTube channel, and you can go and subscribe if you'd like. You can go and watch other videos that I have, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.